Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, September 16th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, September 16th? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today? So you have love, healing, victim consciousness, and then so it's as if you're needing to maybe go out of the norm. Maybe there's someone that you're connected to at a distance. There's really a sense of needing some sort of patience, but I feel like there's a need to maybe get out of the norm, maybe go outside of your box, whatever that would be. Finding new things, healing, letting go of things. Maybe you're being guided to maybe heal from a past love, or you could be at a distance from someone as well, I feel. But maybe you need some kind of healing, or they need some kind of healing. But I definitely do feel there is a sense of having a victim consciousness, meaning, maybe you need to get out of that why does everything happen to me, or I'm not good enough, or self-worth. It's like your self-worth needs to come up, and really with the patience, it's just this kind of thing where you just don't give up with your faith. In other words, you could be going through the hardest time right now, but if you have that faith and that patience within yourself and nurture yourself, you're going to be okay. And it definitely does feel like there's this is happening a lot, and it comes up a lot because we've been trained to do so many different things and live in different paradigms and live by structures and all these things in society, that it's only now that people are starting to realize maybe they weren't quite happy the way they were, and it's very much that mask that is being undone. Universal like lifting of the veil is what it seems like. So maybe recognizing that there's something that you need to either fix or heal within yourself. Okay, at the top of the deck is pay attention to signs. So really be open to synchronicities, to your dreams at this time. And then procrastination. So this is really, I think it ties into the patience thing, where you could hold yourself back from doing something because of maybe you don't feel worthy, or something like that, but in other words, with the procrastination, it's almost like, don't if you feel you have to move ahead, do it. If you feel you have to do something, it's like, don't prolong things that need to really happen, is what it feels like. Okay, so welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments. I hope you're staying healthy and within your mind. Let's see, what is this love? What does this mean for the viewer? I mean, because with the way the card is, it's like, is someone looking down on you? Are you remembering somebody, or is someone remembering you? Are you remembering someone, or someone remembering you? It's almost a sense of maybe a new cycle. It is a 10. So maybe this is a new cycle coming in for you. Maybe you're projecting against somebody. Okay. You have the Hangman and the Page of Wands. So, I mean, this almost seems like whatever waiting period you've been waiting for, it's going to change, and some kind of good news is going to come in with this Page of Wands. Maybe this is the separation. Maybe this is something that you needed to be separated from to bring some kind of healing to the surface. Okay, the Hangman is very much that card of, you take a step back and you just sort of really look at the situation, how you got there, how can you get out of it, is it worth staying, is it worth working on? these are the things that whoever this is, they're contemplating these things, and perhaps being able to see things with a different perspective is what I feel. Let's see, what is at the bottom? The bottom is the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands, needing to maybe take some kind of action, and perhaps maybe something that you avoided getting yourself into in the past. Maybe now it's the time to go for it. Let's see, what is the Hangman? What's the Hangman? So you're looking for answers. Sorry, you're looking for answers as far as the form of truth and authentic things. Maybe this is you taking a step back to see that discernment, to look at things different. And really, when I see a box, I feel this is getting out of your norm, like getting out of the normal things that you do. Maybe this is just something that you need to let go of so that you can get the love that you want. What's the Page of Wands? The Page of Wands. Okay, it's taking action. Look at that. Knight of Swords. And quick, like, it's like this person or you, it could be your person, it could be you that needs to take some swift action. Maybe this is something that's very hard for you to do. What I feel, it's like something very hard, something that's going to take like a fight, you know? And there's a sense of sluggish energy, like, how can I say it? Like, maybe it's that procrastination. Are you holding back on taking this action? But I feel the action is coming. The Ace of Swords, you gotta cut something out here. There's really a sense of, if you want to be honest to yourself and you want to have a new beginning with mental clarity and a sense of no stress, this is really where you've got to cut something out. Maybe you're seeing that now. Maybe this is why you needed this introspection time, to see things different. What is the Ace of Swords? What is it that they're seeing? As far as the Love card, what is the Love? Okay, so it's almost like, okay, you got the Ace of Wands. You want to start up again with somebody or something. Maybe something that you just weren't able to start before. The Hierophant. And it could have been because with the Hierophant here, you found something authentic about yourself, some kind of truth. Maybe in the past you thought you had to have this type of person or be in this type of situation, and now there's a sense of having spirituality, which gives you a truth of what is more authentic and truthful for yourself. Now the situation that you could be in is where you're leaving that material plane. As far as, you know, materialism, you're leaving that behind and you're becoming more spiritual. Or perhaps maybe there was somebody there before that you just didn't have this time, or maybe you didn't even want to do anything with like romance wise. I feel like maybe there was something that you just didn't work on, or didn't think it was right for you. You were looking for something different. That's what I feel like. So you got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I definitely do feel like this is changing. Are you changing? With the Ace of Swords, you're changing because you have some sort of spirituality, some kind of knowledge. Maybe this is you maturing so that you can make the better choice. Maybe you made a wrong choice about something with the Two of Pentacles. And I definitely do feel it has something to do with your drive, your passion, your sense of direction. Are you picking between two different people, two different situations, even two different cities, maybe even two different jobs? I feel, okay, I think I said that, but that's what they're saying. The Wheel of Fortune, it's like you want to better yourself. You want to, maybe this is having that self-love for yourself that makes you sort of get rid of the procrastination. It's like that love makes you really bolt into action with the Knight of Swords there. But the Wheel of Fortune is this kind of card of you learning your lessons, going through your cycles, and starting new cycles, starting off again. We're not meant to be the same throughout your whole life existence. The way you move and evolve is by the cycles that God gives you and that Spirit gives you. So perhaps maybe it's time to let go of something so that you can grow, whether this is financially, whether this is within love, just stability as well. I'm getting with the wheel today. And let's see, what's the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords? What is it that they want to take action? Is this somebody that they're at a distance from? Is somebody teaching you how to love yourself? Or maybe you didn't love yourself. Maybe that's why you couldn't be with this person before. Because I feel that you couldn't be with a person before, a person, or you couldn't put yourself in a situation. Three of Pentacles. So it's almost like you got to take action if you want this to happen. And with that Three of Pentacles, it's like you've had that lesson to learn what works for you and what doesn't, who you can work with and who you can't work with, what gives you a strong sense of a good foundation and what doesn't. So this is coming down to me as a wise choice, making better choices for yourself, okay? And really building on that, building on whatever it is that you've grown. What is the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? So the Hierophant is the Moon, being in a state of confusion. Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? Just not healthy, maybe not mentally ready. I see a lot of someone who puts their hand on their face a lot. You know, like shaking their head with their hand, like, oh, you know, putting their hand through their face. Wow. And then you have the Seven of Wands. So somebody here, and it came out in reverse, Seven of Wands. So this is somebody who didn't take action either to be with you, to give you a chance. Maybe they just were more about the money and working, or maybe they were just this kind of person who just didn't want to settle down. They could have been a player, you know, kind of a person. But in a sense, with the Moon there, they're going through changes. They're learning to accept, maybe to receive, not accept, but receive emotion and love. And it's almost like they're just balancing something out and being healthier. And that's very interesting, because I do feel like maybe they had to take themselves out of your existence, or out of yeah, I feel like it's somebody who maybe you stopped communicating for some time, but yet it's there. Maybe they're recognizing that there's really something there. Okay, meaning attraction. Okay, meaning some sort of attraction, or maybe this is somebody who's been with someone else, like a third party, you know, because of the Two of Pentacles. Maybe they're going back and forth, but they need some kind of clarity. I see with the Two of Pentacles, you've got to maybe confess something, or fess up. They say fess up, confess to something. It could be because maybe now you're ready to build with whoever this is. Whether this is you or them, this is definitely a sense of wanting to fess up something. And the healing could be like a form of an apology. Look at that, the Six of Cups. Is this like a childhood person? Is this what you've been waiting for? See, with the Four of Pentacles at the top and the Six of Cups. Either you're waiting for this, or maybe they're waiting to maybe approach. Okay. Healing. What is the healing? What is the healing? Maybe they just didn't see the light before, you know. It could have been somebody that was very more about financial gain, and not so much ready to tie down. Not somebody that wanted to be tied down, or they could already been in another relationship. Okay, but I feel that they are saying that it was not a good choice, and now they want to make better choices. Okay, card 21, what does this mean? Card 21, what does that mean for the viewer? Okay, so 8 of Swords, kicking yourself. Okay, why didn't I do it? Why are we in this situation? It's something that has stuck. You see what's happened here, and then you got the 9 of Swords and the Tower. What's happened here is someone that might have overlooked what you meant to them. How does that, I mean, like, they could have gone with somebody who maybe it was totally different than you, maybe material. It could have been somebody that was more, in a sense, more like seductive is what I hear. Something like that for some of you. But you got the 8 of Swords for healing. So that means it's something that you're trapped in. It's something that you keep thinking about. It's something that you kick your butt over and over. It's like you kick yourself about it, you know? Like, why didn't I do that? I should have done that. And that kind of feeling is that thing of regret where you just, it makes you binded to it. It's like you can't get over it, is what I feel here with the 8 of Swords. But then you have the Death card, which is very much maybe your dry spell is ending. Maybe this is you releasing a lot of karma, a lot of debt, even debt financially, they say, you know, releasing, because I feel this is a person who might have been that kind of person that maybe wanted eye candy or a sense of, look at my beautiful house and a show off. But where there's a sense of, there's a change, there's a sense of not being so material, not being so, with the Devil here, maybe just something or someone that was just really not healthy as far as, you know, mental thinking and like self-care kind of thing. I want to know, what is the Death card? You got the Tower and the 9 of Swords, so there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of change coming here. Those are some major, very influential cards coming, and that is coming out for healing. So this is the things that you need to somehow, you need to work on in order to get over this hump, whatever it is. There's a sense of worrying too much with the 8 of Swords, maybe not letting go of that worry, but it keeps you in a dry spell. If you somehow keep yourself from taking action, it keeps you in a place that is not healthy. And with the Tower and the 9 of Swords, it's very much this sort of energy where you're worried about making this transition or this transformation. Definitely with the Death card there needs to be something that needs to be let go of. Now that could be confessing something, apologizing, what else? Just something that you think about. I mean, whoever this is, they think about it a lot. You got the Page of Pentacles, so maybe they're learning how to be new, how to give themselves a new beginning. And with the Devil, it could be something that was very toxic for them. They could have been in a very toxic place, meaning there just was no room for love. Okay. I feel the attraction was there. I feel like the chemistry was there. I feel like the friendship was there, but there was something in the subconscious that just was not letting this be. And it definitely could be that maybe they liked a certain type of person. And so if you entered the picture, it was almost like there was so opposite that in their mind, they somehow repelled it, you know, they somehow didn't want it. But now as time has changed and they've got into some sort of spirituality, it's almost as if there's a regret for letting this situation go, for letting this love go, something like that, okay? Very, very turmoil kind of stuff happening, releasing. And this will help you to take action with the Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to take action, okay? So perhaps that's what the Hermit is saying. There's a new path. There's a sense of releasing stuff. And definitely with the death card, there's a sense of that happening as well, where things will happen quickly. As soon as you start healing, it's like you won't even think about this stuff anymore, and you pretty much say to yourself, how the heck did I stay like that for so long, you know? But like I said, this is happening to a lot of people. I mean, all the private readings that I've been doing, it's like people have just been going through so much right now. You know, we are a collective. That means that our collective energy is out in the universe, but it's like what we most experience, it's like the whole collective experiences. If that can make sense to you, it's like even though this is happening to you, it's like happening to a lot of people as well, because we are a collective. Our energies mesh together, and that's why we are all one, you know. And it takes a long time for people to realize that, but that's how it works. What is the devil? What is it that they're trying to heal? Is this somebody who's trying to heal over a toxic situation? Maybe things that were self-induced, maybe things that they attach to, as far as people that they hang around with, or even just things that have attached to them, whether they're things or people, you know, negative energies. What is the devil? What's the devil? So you got the Six of Swords. That's a beautiful answer. You're moving away from that. Whoever this is, they've been healing to be able to take some kind of action. So it's the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. This King of Pentacles is working his butt off. Whoever this is, they're working their butt off to make things right. Perhaps maybe they left you. For some of you, this is somebody who left you at the altar. I heard someone left you at the altar, and that's great pain. And that's not for all of you. It's just what they said. But I definitely do feel like this person is working to maybe show it to you or prove it to you, not so much with words, but with action, which is definitely a sense of healing and looking at things from a better perspective. Okay. And so I do see some sort of love offer coming here with the Knight of Cups, but not until this person regains the stability. So if you are that person that is sitting there waiting, and I don't mean like just waiting and canceling your life, but you know, somewhere in the back of the head, it's like maybe you wish for this person to re-enter your life. I do feel like that is something that is happening. Definitely, because this person's building their structure, meaning, you know, they're repairing the things that have gone wrong is what I feel. And the Six of Swords is very much spirit trying to heal them and put them towards this Eight of Swords energy where they linger, and this Nine of Sword energy where they worry. So they linger in fear with these two cards, definitely. And I do feel something's complete. It's tumbling down. The walls are tumbling down, guys. Very influential cards. The Hermit, the Devil, Tower, Death. Right there. It's beautiful. It's releasing all this stuff to give you a new beginning. And what is the victim consciousness? So you're being aware. This is you being aware. And this is taking you to a different direction. You're aware of everything that's happening now. Card 12, victim consciousness. What does this mean? You can overcome any kind of seduction or tricky people or manipulative things that are happening in your life. You can definitely hone in on your synchronicities and your spiritual guidance that you have on the inside, your higher consciousness, to perhaps guide you. And this could be the difference for this person, where they're learning that they can do this. Card 12, victim consciousness. What does this mean? And once you do that, once you reach that level of knowing your conscience, you actually don't make mistakes. It's really beautiful because you're pretty balanced, you know. So this also could be somebody who, you know, thought that everything happened to them, you know, blamed other people, put their stress was brought on by other people or situations that they put themselves in. So I do feel here the Emperor, The star came out first, so there's definitely a sense of changing your karma. There's a karmic justice happening here for you. But it's brought you faith. It's brought you a sense of wanting to leave the dark and really go towards light. Two of Swords, the Magician, and the Sun. So you could be leaving somebody who manipulates your energy. As far as manipulation of, you're no good, belittling you, they actually create a victim consciousness in you. If that makes sense, it's somebody who has made you this way. You weren't always this way. So this is tricky, because this is where the reading really is telling me that perhaps there's someone that you need to put to rest that controls you. You need to heal, and you definitely need to stand up. Where, remember right here, the only card that's come out in reverse is the Seven of Wands. And this is the opposing energies, are the people around you. So have you been pleasing those people and not pleasing yourself? You see, being quite submissive to others, maybe to a seductive person, meaning a person who knows how to get their way, maybe even uses sex. This is a person that I feel might hold you back from some kind of growth. With the Two of Swords, there's definitely a choice to make here. Do you continue to go down that path, or do you break that path and go somewhere new? The Hermit is telling me you're going towards something new, and perhaps maybe you're just getting stronger at this time. With the Sun, it's giving you this sense of healing energy, something that you're able to see now. It's almost like in the past you just looked down a tunnel and it was very dark, and now you're starting to see that tunnel is showing some light. So I think this is what's helping you to make that better choice. And someone's put you here. Someone has somehow either taught you or influenced you that you're not good enough, or very belittled, or maybe this even could stem down to childhood stuff that you're releasing now with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And some of you, I hear that they're trying to keep your children from you, and that's very hard. I feel like that's very hard for you. But you still have to make the choice to create some kind of balance and peace within yourself. This definitely could be somebody who is married to a toxic person, has children, really wants to stay there for the child, and they have done for the child. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, but I feel like this is for somebody that I'm reaching. And it just feels like they've had to stay there for the child, but they're creating a worse karma. Meaning we all have karma that stems down from our ancestors, our generations, and it's almost like a curse. And if you don't break that curse, it gets omitted to the new generation. So if you have children and you're sitting there thinking that have your kids in a positive environment, it's actually backfiring on you, because you're really teaching your kids to live this way, to live in that karmic pattern. If that makes sense, that's the best way I can describe it. What I see is like just somebody who maybe is trying to break that pattern, guys. Okay. And it does happen. If you catch something that's gone on in your family for years and years and years, sort of that repetitive kind of thing, and you acknowledge it and you accept it, you have the power to change it, and that's a karmic release. So then that kind of curse or that bond is broken, you see. But it takes work, and I see somebody here is doing that work to get out of that kind of, okay, it happened to me, poo-poo kitty, like I'm sad, I feel like somebody's breaking out of this, okay? It could be because they're breaking out of a very manipulative kind of role here, and they could be somehow to the point where they're just ready to leave, is what I feel. Okay, what is the patience? What's the patience? And this person's been growing. I definitely do feel like they have a sense of protection. whether it's you giving them protection or something like that. Oh, the Lovers. Yeah, see, someone has to pick. Maybe they just didn't pick you and they picked the wrong person, you know? And now there's regrets. So I do feel you got to pick the right one. And with the patience, it's you learning your lessons so that you can go with the right one. Do you go with the one that is your true love? Do you go with the one that could possibly use you for your money or be that little trophy wife or that eye candy, you know? Or do you go where God is sending you? It's almost like a twin flame journey is what I feel. But I feel that you want to go with where you're going to get the most growth. And I think you know. I definitely do think you know it. And what is the Lovers with the Patient card? Patience. What is the Lovers? I think you know though. Yeah. Truth. Love. Page of Cups. You want to start over. And the Queen of Wands. So maybe with someone who's very nurturing. Maybe you've been stuck with somebody who has been very, you know, very manipulative, perhaps a little bit narcissistic, all about them and not so much about you, and really belittling you and making you feel, they made you feel like so different, and you have to act different around them, and it's sort of sad. And they don't even really pay any attention to you or give you any kind of acknowledgement, because they're very selfish, I feel. This is the person that they need to leave, okay? These are the visions that I'm getting of a person they need to leave. But see, the flip side is that they gotta choose the one that makes them have authentic, that makes them have growth, the one that gives them the sense of home. And that's something what I felt with this Lovers card. It's a sense of home. Are you looking back at something that made you feel like this comfortable, but it could have been scary to you, or you could already been entwined with someone else, okay? What's the Queen of Wands? Okay, so let's see. This is definitely, with the Queen of Wands, it's what Spirit's calling you to. And with the Lovers, I really got that. It's what Spirit, what God is somehow trying to guide you to. The High Priestess is very much knowing. It's very much having a knowledge. It's almost like opened up, something that you had closed off for a long time. It's opened up. So maybe you had these feelings closed off in your mind. You thought, no, that person's different than I want to be with, or maybe they're just not my type or something like that. It's very different, okay? But something's opened up where now, oh my God, I want to finish planting those seeds. Maybe this is somebody that you're both very attracted to each other. Might have had maybe a couple rendezvous, you know, together. If not, it's almost like somebody wishes they would have, okay? So maybe you just dabbled with this person, but in a sense, it's like, oh my gosh, I should have picked that person. And now I have all these feelings and emotions coming towards this person. I think because you're just learning to be more real, whoever this is for you or your person. Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Learning to be emotional, learning to be a sense of a feeling emotion. Six of Pentacles, see, balanced. And so that to me is maybe somebody who you know, wasn't quite balanced enough for you, or maybe they didn't feel more, you know, balanced. It's almost like, even with the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like maybe this is, with the Queen of Wands, maybe this is somebody who tried to somehow offer something with them, and they might have been like, oh, not feeling the same way, okay? But you got the Eight of Cups as well, which is something that you're walking, you've left something, okay? You've left something, but you're walking towards something. So are you walking to meeting that person? Are you walking to have self-love for yourself? It's telling you be patient. You know, you're walking in the right direction. You're where you're supposed to be. At the bottom of the deck is Justice. So are you going through a divorce, or you're contemplating a divorce? one more. Okay, so Ten of Swords. So you're walking away from Ten of Swords, sticky, somewhat stuck. Okay, that's definitely what it feels like. Something that, you know, it's time to end whatever this is. Ten of Swords. Give me one for the Ten of Swords, please. Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a long time for this person to be grounded and to learn their lessons and to see. And look at that. Three of Cups is at the bottom, and that is definitely a reunion. This is definitely a sense of union. And Cupid's arrow has struck. There you go. And Judgment. So maybe this is a second chance for you and someone. Okay. I want to know, how can this story end for today? How can this story end for today? Oh, okay. So you got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you've chosen something. You've chosen an Empress, maybe. Maybe you've chosen to go away from a wife. Okay, a wife, mother, whatever. Let's see. Two of them fell down. Let's see. Oh, actually three. Let's see. And the Devil came out in reverse. So are you letting go of something that was toxic? It could have been a toxic wife, a toxic mother, a toxic even husband, you know, because we carry masculine, feminine, and the Lovers. So see, you're choosing love, you're choosing your soulmate, and then you're really going to get rid of the worry. With the Nine of Swords there, you're letting go of that, the mind, the thinking of what if. And really, I do feel like you're gonna take something on here with the Knight of Swords. You're gonna just sort of dash into it, especially with the Tower there. Definitely. So let's see what this is here. What is this karmic cycle here with these two? Karmic cycle, what have they gone through? How will it end? Okay. Definitely something that's been happening for a long time. So let's see, Coffee Cup. This is meeting up and conversing, really savoring the time together, feeling uplifted in friendship. So you might have been really good friends. Maybe this was a friends with benefits that maybe didn't quite go the way, because I feel that you were maybe halfway to intimacy, but not all the way. But it could have gone that way, but maybe this person was just not ready. Okay, and they said friends with benefits, and maybe I thought it was something like that, but maybe it was, I don't know. You have to tell me. Okay, so love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So wow, guys, wow, I like it. What else can you tell me? Okay, so let's see here. The Dragon. So this is about being lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, really changing your mind so that you can heal. Definitely beautiful energy. And then the Clock, need time, take time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So they're making progress. Okay. And this is spirit, and this is the universe working on whoever this is for you. And that's where the patient comes in, okay? And then the Mask, not showing true feelings, hiding personality, pretending. And then the Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Okay, so this is the person they have to go away from. They got to stop it. They have to somehow move away from it. Okay, so I don't feel that energy is you. I feel these are the things that they want to tell you, but they have to break it off with somebody too, I feel. Okay, let's see, what is the words of love? No, the karmic love message. The karmic love message, what can you show me? Okay, so do something new, something different. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Pucker up, buttercup. So I definitely do see like a meeting or a love call is coming in for you. No two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. So definitely, maybe you're learning that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what are the whispers of love for this reading, please? Okay, focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life, okay? And this definitely could be a change where you're learning to block out negativity, okay? And then definitely I do feel like this is a spiritual connection for you. The relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So this is something that is definitely energetically, it's feeling energetically here. Could be a twin flame, could be a really, like a really deep soulmate, okay? Yeah. So maybe I feel like this is somebody who recognizes that now, okay? Maybe they don't know what twin flames are, but they know that there's a pull there. Something that they quite can't perceive, or, you know, it's something that's growing. You got the masculine here, the feminine here, and see, you're sending messages to each other. So pay attention to those dreams, okay? And they will tell you a lot. So let's see here. What is the spirit message for today? The spirit message for today, please. The spirit message for today. Okay, just ask. So there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask to help for guidance. So prayer, guys. Definitely we need a lot of prayer in the world. And I feel like this is happening to a lot of people. And then right here, you got two of them. This one fell on the floor. So find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and manifest of what's going on inside you. At this time, when the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful, your anxiety starts to overwhelm you. This is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked with myself? And like I told you, this is a person that they put their head on their hand. I see them, they put their hand on their head a lot, like, oh, you know, like, oh. And that's definitely what it's like. They feel, maybe they're empath and they just don't even know it, but they feel a lot of energy from the outside, and it's like it just gets them boggled and they touch their head a lot. I don't know who that's for, but there you go. I do hope you like the reading. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I do value you watching my channel, and stay healthy and safe. God bless you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Have a great day.